What is going on, guys? This is Corey Armstrong from CA Tech Solutions, and today I'm going to be breaking down the tops ETFs, index funds, and mutual funds that I see value in for 2019. So we will go ahead and swing over and get straight into the platform I'm using. I'm currently using Street Smart Edge, which is through the Schwab brokerage account. This is my independent fund. I do have three different ones with them. The Auto Investor, Independent, and Roth, and I'll get into those in a different video. But we can go ahead and look at the positions that I currently am holding. So we're looking at, looks like several mutual funds and just three ETFs that I'm currently holding right now. As you can see up here in the top left-hand corner, I'm only having an account value of 12. See how they go. So we're looking at, I've invested $1,200, so I've made about $17 in a couple of weeks, which is, not the greatest, but it's not the worst either. So as we can see, I'll go ahead and sort. These are the current holdings that I have. We have a couple different like mid-cap growths, different funds. Some will be like a high cap, mid cap, and then low cap funds, and is a great place to start if you do have like a smaller account and can't really tank a $5 fee, because I have definitely been there before. So this is kind of, I'll just show you where I find these ETFs, because not all of these are like the VU and like the Vanguard that pretty much everyone are familiar with. So basically, we have a find ETFs kind of like screen that we can do. So I always do, if you're looking for commission free, you're going to be looking for this ETF one source, means it's commission free. So they have 514. So that's going to be quite a lot to go through, and I don't have about 7 hours to go through all of them. So what I usually like to do, and what we're all here for, is what we call, their fund performance, right? So if they're crap, then we probably don't want to invest. So if you're really wanting to look at month, 3 months, 6 months, year to date, so I'm going to do market return. Year to date. So they have like greater than 50%. Of course, it's not going to be anything, but they do actually have a couple for 25 to 50, and then the rest 25 of them 15 to 25%, which in a month it's very good. And these are all commission free, if you couldn't already tell. So I'm going to go ahead and sort by the highest percentage. So we're looking at an ETF, FINX. So I'll switch over here real quick and kind of do a little multitasking. FINX, we're looking at a 26.98% year to date. So I think I already have it on year to date. Yeah, I do. So as you can see, this is a huge percentage. And this would definitely be a stock. Of course, it's down today. Of course, all the markets are down today. Stocks have been pretty volatile this past week. It's kind of hard to read, but this one is a different. This is a Global X FinTech ETF, And the cool thing about Schwab is, we may not know, what exactly this is. Most people don't. I don't, there's like we said, there's 500 ETFs that that Schwab offers for free alone, and not including the thousands of others, right? So this is I kind of did that without talking about it. But Schwab has like some tools that we can use, and this is just the research. And have great yields. So we have several different SPDR. We've got global, the United States, JP Morgan, all different types of ETFs that we can invest in. So you can pause the video and look at all of these, or you can come to Charles Schwab and look at it yourself if you want to. But these are a couple. These are the ones that I'm actively looking at, like on my watch list. So I believe it's VFIX. So VFIX is actually the index fund, and it's the 500 top companies in the S&P 500, and that's what it looks at. So they have a cheaper version, which is per share, right? So the long term, the VFIX is 273.48 per share, and then VU is the ETF of that. And it sells, close to it, 270.85. Both great options, in my opinion. And ETFs won't do that. So as we can look at like my profits and the different symbols, I have CFAGX, which is a mid cap, and a couple other ones. So that one's actually been my best top performer, at least for my account, looking at about $3, which is, in my opinion, that's pretty good. And then it's almost 3% gain. So we're looking at let's see. We're looking at a total, just a day change of only 22%, 22 cents. I'm sorry. So not very much at all. But let's see, what happened. Sorry, there it is. My totals. I was freaking out there. I'm gonna have to go back and edit that out. So basically, these are my totals as well. I've only had it for a couple weeks. So we'll go back to these are the top mutual funds that I'm seeing value in. As you can see, most of them are green, which is a great sign, especially as the market's been as choppy as it has been. These are the couple index funds that I really see value in. I'm not going to break down every single one. You can see what I in. And what I always recommend is a lot of people are hesitant about getting into stocks. They see day traders and things like that, and they see them lose $1,200. But overall, you can see what's on, what I'm actively trading, what it's on my watch list, and the things that I see value in for 2019. I know yesterday the market really started up super high in the green. Let me give you an example real quick before we go. I believe Nvidia is a good one. Yep. So we'll go to 1 minute, 2 days. So yesterday, over the weekend, it was the G20 summit. The China trade talks, everybody was, it went really well, right? So the market opened, and this is pre-market on July 1st, right? So I mean, look at this. Forth, it actually is closed. So a lot of people are selling off their positions. I'm going to hold my positions. Mutual funds and ETFs are not like, I don't trade those like I do a stock, right? So I hold on through the highs and the lows, and eventually it'll come up out on top. So once again, I do hope you all enjoyed this video. This is my first video, so feel free to give it some love if you enjoyed it. But as always, I hope we make smart trades and we end in the green. Peace out.